forget about the usual dinner and flowers for Valentine's Day. How about a haunted Valentine's date? The Curious Twins have a lot going on this Valentine's season. And joining us this morning in studio, one half of the Curious Twins, Steven Garza Guzman, is here. It's good to see you. How have you been?
Yes, I've been really, really good. Thank you for having me.
We're excited you're here. We're going to do a little Halloween in, I guess, February, because we've got a lot of fun events going on for those who like to explore the paranormal or just sort of, enjoy that kind of stuff, right?
Yes.
So what are we doing this month?
Yeah, so we have 6 curated events for those people who are tired of maybe the commercial elements of Valentine's Day. We're doing a little Halloween type stuff. So we have everything from true crime walks in downtown area. We're also doing, of course, Death by Chocolate events.
Sounds fun.
Where we're doing chocolate tasting. We're doing latte tastings for Galentines. So it's not just for couples. It's for singles, it's for friends, but we also are doing a couple of investigation type events for people who are interested in spirit communication and doing something a little bit ghostly this year.
Okay, I love that. We've got something going on. It is the Cemetery Tour for Lovers. That's happening February 15th. What can we expect at that event?
Absolutely. So the first part of the experience is actually a walking tour through the cemetery.
Okay.
I know for some it might seem a little spooky, but this is a daytime tour. And also, if you look around a cemetery, there are love stories all over.
Yeah.
And that cemetery in particular, City Cemetery number 1, we have all sorts of the makers and shakers of San Antonio, some of the original people who made an impact in our city.
Oh, fantastic.
So we'll talk about those people. We'll, of course, talk about their stories, their legacies, and some ghost stories as well. After the tour, people get to respectfully, of course, investigate the cemetery independently.
Ooh,
so
interesting.
we share some ghost hunting equipment. I'll show them how to use it, and then they have independent time. Also part of the experience, they have flowers to leave at the grave of their choice.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love it. I think cemeteries are absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely,
and you're
yes.
right, there is a very historical aspect there. You can learn a lot when you're walking through the cemetery and looking at the dates and things like that. And so a very unique way to spend Valentine's Day. All right, so you brought in some of the equipment that you guys use when you're, ghost hunting. We did check. There are no ghosts in here this morning, right?
We're ghost-free.
Yes.
For now.
But for now, exactly. But tell me a little bit about what you guys use. And we'll start with these right here. What is
absolutely.
this?
So those are EMF detectors.
Okay.
Essentially, they detect any electromagnetic field, any shift in those around the device.
Okay.
And so the idea is that parapsychologists believe that spirits need energy to manifest. And any shift in electricity may mean that something paranormal is going on.
Okay.
Now, we're, of course, in a studio surrounded by electricity.
Yeah,
But
true.
if you were maybe in a cemetery with no electricity and these start going off, the lights start getting higher, that may mean that something paranormal is going on. So a lot of people in the cemetery, even though there's no electricity, actually get big fluctuations with our detectors.
Okay.
So that's one of the tools. A little bit more of a fun tool is we have cat balls. So a lot of newer investigators are using these because they're motion activated.
Okay.
And so you can put them on a steady surface and ask if there's any spirits around, can you touch this? Can you move this? And you know that it's manipulated because it starts blinking. And so these have been still, and this one has been blinking every once in a while. I mean, I'm not sure, maybe there's a little bit of a shift, but it could be something paranormal as well.
Okay, fun.
Now, our favorite tool that we like to use are dowsing rods. Would you like to try them out with me? So dowsing rods are...
These have been around for
a
long time, right?
People were originally using them to find sources of water. They would walk around. If they crossed, that's where you would dig for a well. But people in the paranormal world believe that you can use these to ask yes or no questions. So you can ask out loud or in your head, is there somebody around with us?
Is there anyone around with us?
Are any spirits here with us?
It's thinking.
See, mine is kind of going a little bit.
Oh. I'm going to let you keep that spirit.
There you go.
This
one I brought
no.
with me.
Yes. And just take it with you when you go. Pretty pleased for that.
Exactly.
It's so fun, though. And there's a lot to be learned from sort of, investigating the past and seeing what's out there. And that's what you guys are all about, right?
Exactly. It's about exploring our heritage, exploring the history of San Antonio, exploring folklore in a way that is really meaningful to people.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to do this Valentine's Day.
I love it. Okay. What is the best way for people to get information on all the fun events?
Yes. CuriousTwins.com is our website. You can get information on that website. We have a special Valentine's Day page for all of our events. They're going on the 6th through the 15th. Okay. Also, our social media. Follow us: Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
All right, good deal. Okay, just remember to take the ghost with you when you leave.
I'll try.
Guys, if you have any questions, here's where you can find out a little bit more about the Cemetery Tour for Lovers, Sunday, February 15th at City Cemetery number 1. You do need to book in advance, and you can do that at CuriousTwins.com. And of course, if you'd like to know more about all the fun events with Curious Twins, take a look at your screen. Go to CuriousTwins.com and follow along on Facebook and Instagram at Curious Twins Paranormal.